Tanks are empty. I'm gonna pop a Zin in. Gotta pop a Zin, dude. Papa needs a Zin, baby. Papa needs a Zin. Papa needs a Zin. I'm designed to win when I pop in a fucking Zin. 6 milligrams, all up in my gums. Put a fucking dick inside my bum. Make a stranger come. Chewing on his nuts like some bubble yum. Is it going?
It's going.
Oh, okay.
Should we turn this camera on too so we can have two views of you or no?
How dirty are my socks?
Not dirty enough to make money.
Oh, God damn it. The Michael Ridley Show, the Michael Ridley Show. You already know it's the Michael Ridley Show. I'm in a great fucking mood today, Taylor. I'll tell you that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think
They can't hear me.
they can't hear you. Okay.
I didn't get it figured out yet.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm done, man. I'm Austin, Texas. I'm done. I'm done as far as homeless people. Okay, I'm done with them. They need to go. We need to figure something out. I can't fucking do this anymore. When I first moved to Austin 8 months ago, I was all alone. My wife hadn't moved here yet, and I was living on my own in an apartment in the middle of winter. I was very scared, very sad, and every time I saw a homeless person, I felt the need to help them because I thought it would bring me good fortune. And I think that's not the best way you should be doing. I don't think you should help people because you think you're going to get anything out of it. Because I exposed myself to some danger recently. As of yesterday, I went to the 7-Eleven. Yesterday, I went to a 7-Eleven and I pull up, and I was actually buying some Zyn because I've been smoking cigarettes lately, and that's bad. And I'm tired of buying these, so I figured, $8, get some of these. It'll curb my nicotine addiction. I pull up, and there's a homeless guy with a walker, elderly homeless. I'm gonna say about 65, 70 years old, elderly homeless man. And he walks in, and I'm walking into the gas station, and then as I'm walking in, he goes, "Hey, can you give me a ride to I-35?" And I think this is first off, he's already fucking up because I'm on my way in the store, and I'm not thinking about where I'm going after. Where my brain is, I'm trying to go in the store, get some fucking nicotine. I'm craving. My patience is running fucking thin at this point. I'm not asking me for shit when anyone needs like a cigarette or somebody's like craving some nicotine, they haven't had nicotine in a while, they're going to be a little fucking impatient. So I think that was strike one for him. He already pissed me off. I walked in. I just shake my head. I'm like, no, just stop talking to me. I walk into the 7-Eleven. I get my Zyn. I pop one in, and I take a deep breath, and I'm like, you know what? I got some change from the Zyn. I give him the $1.80 in change that I have, okay? And I'm like, all right, that should be enough. And he takes the money from me and puts it in his pocket, but he's like, yeah, but I still need that ride. I still need the ride to I-35. And he's got a walker. He's elderly. It's fucking like 105. I'm like, you know what, dude? If you want to hop in the bed of my truck, I'll put the walker in there. You can sit back there. I'll drop you off at I-35. He goes, okay, awesome. Thank you so much. But you can't drop me off on the side of the road. You can't just drop me off anywhere. I need you to take me to at least a service station or something. And I go, where are you going? He goes, well, I'm really trying to get to Roswell. I go, what are you talking about? No. What direction are you going? Not Roswell, Nevada, buddy. I get it if that's where you're trying to go in the future. And I'm not taking you there. All right? But what direction are you trying to go, brother? Because I'm going north. I got shows. I had shows I had to get to. I'm already cutting it close here. I like to show up to my shows early, but I feel like, this guy, this poor soul reached out to me for help, and I'm a helpful person. That's probably one of my biggest character flaws, is that my self-preservation and the care that I have for myself is so low compared to the care that I have for others, because I feel like, oh, you're supposed to help people. I'm a good Christian. I'm a good Christian boy. I want to fucking help somebody out. I want to fucking, God has blessed me in many ways, all right? I've got a house, a dog, a wife, a job. I'm doing great out here in Austin, Texas, and God has blessed me very much. And you know what? He's given me the ability to help others. So, yeah, buddy, where you going? I'm going north. Where are you going? And this homeless guy could not answer where he's going. And I go, you know what? Hurry up. Let's make it quick. I'll take you to 35. Just hop in the bed of my truck. And then he looks at me and goes, I can't ride in the bed. I need to be in the cab with you. I already have his walker loaded into the bed of my truck. I reach over. I didn't even mention this part. As we were loading the walker into the truck, he had a lit cigarette in his hand, and he's dragging the cherry of the cigarette on my fresh fucking paint job of my goddamn truck.
No.
And I'm going to tell you this. I'm a very materialistic person because we didn't have much growing up. And I work very hard for my things. And I don't give a fuck. At that point, you've already crossed. Dude, this guy had crossed so many fucking lines. And in the last ditch effort, I was like, where are you? I asked him where he was going one more time because we got in an argument about how he should still be able to get the ride after I've agreed to it. And he goes, well, I'm just trying to get to San Antonio. I rip the walker out of the bed and throw it into the parking spot next to my truck. And I go, you're asking for too much. This is too much. I've got places to go, buddy. This is not my responsibility. I need to leave now. You've taken too much of my time. I was trying to be nice, and now you're fucking picking and choosing, when in reality here, sir, you're begging. And I don't know if y'all know about this old American proverb, but beggars, with a hard ER on the back of that, beggars,
With a hard R.
can't be choosers, motherfucker. Beggars can't be choosers, motherfucker. I'm done helping you homeless pieces of shit. And I can talk this shit about being homeless. I was homeless 10 fucking years ago, okay? Homeless people, whatever free phone you got from the government or whatever library you're beating your dick at, I hope you go type in Michael Ridley Show on YouTube and watch this. Maybe I can speak to you motherfuckers. Maybe this fucking inspires you. Because I used to be just like you. A fucking idiot. A dumb piece of shit who created and manufactured his own demise. All right? And God will challenge you in that way. Refer to the book of Job. Okay? God had taken... This is a Christian podcast now. This is a Christian podcast now.
Can you hear me now in your head?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay.
now. This is perfect. All right, this is a Christian podcast.
Refer to
the book of Job, okay? God had blessed Job with everything, and then one day God had taken everything away. His fucking goats, his wife, his kids, his farm. It was all gone.
He hath taken.
Lord had taketh awayeth. But Job still got on his knees and was eager to please, okay? And he believed in the Lord, and he prayed to the Lord. And the devil said, well, damn, I guess you're right. I guess he still does believe in you. Well, the whole book of Job is God and the devil make a bet, which I don't know why God is gambling with poor old Job. Job has just been busting his ass, living his life.
Playing dice.
Yeah, rolling them. Fucking, and God's over here fucking putting money on black. Over here, let me get 3,000. Let me get Job's livelihood on red.
He's roping Job in with action.
Yeah. So, the point of all that was basically I was homeless and I got my shit together, and I believe anybody who truly values themselves and is intelligent enough should pull yourself out of that situation. Use your resources. Listen to the universe. The universe will give you people. The universe will send people your way to help you out. The God in the universe, they'll send you angels. And I had a lot of angels and a lot of friends along the way that helped me get to where I'm at. And I stayed true and I did the right thing and I did the good things. And I've gotten very lucky to get out of that situation. And I think there are some homeless people who just love getting over on people. Like they like to manipulate and basically they're lazy and they like to manipulate people. And then there's other homeless people that are just mentally ill. They have a mental health disability and our country has forgotten them, okay? And that's very unfortunate. You should help those people. Help those people you can. Don't give them money. Give them some clothes. Give homeless people clothes and food. Stop giving these drug addicts money because they're so wrapped up in their addiction that they don't even know how to get it for themselves and then some more so that they can feed that addiction. I have many addictions. I'm almost a year sober off alcohol, but I'm still very addicted. I'm very addicted to things. I like shoes. I like nicotine. I like cars. I like sweets. Daddy's got a little bit of a sweet tooth. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I don't take away from other people to feed those things that I personally want in life. And I think there are some homeless people that do that. And that's kind of reason why they're there. They've casted everything aside just for that main goal. But the reality is you need to maintain all your other shit, somewhere to live. You need to put in work to enjoy good things. You can't just expect people to put grapes in your fucking mouth. You ain't shit. None of us are. You can't just lay on a chase and expect people to feed grapes to you like you're the fucking king of Rome or some shit, dog. It's not the way it works. God. Oh, yeah, another thing. The day before the 7-Eleven incident with the homeless guy, I had another guy. I was on 7th Street out front of the Diddy Dog. And I love the Diddy Dog food truck. It's a Korean-owned restaurant with dog in the name. I'm not going to speak any further into that, but they do make a mighty fine hot dog. And I frequent the Diddy Dog on 7th Street in Austin, Texas, and I love John and all of them. They make a tasty Frank. I'll say that. They make a scrumdiddlyumptious Frank, and I was getting my little hot dog action. I was getting a little glizzy action going, and I saw a homeless guy. A homeless guy, while I was eating, had asked me for money. One, you're already fucking up your sales pitch. I have food in my mouth. Again, these fucking homeless people, they're like the shittiest salesmen. They don't know when to get you. They don't know when to step in and ask a question. They're always asking it at the worst possible time. I was deep-throating a hot dog, and my guy's like, can I get some money? I don't know. If anything, you should be paying me for how deep I can throat this dog right now, dude. And I just look at him and I go. I'm eating. Come on, man. Fuck. It's fucking 98. It's fucking 99, 105 degrees out here, and I'm shoving meat down my fucking throat.
Skedaddle.
Get away from me. Shoo. And I finish my hot dog, and I drink my bottle of water. I take a deep breath. Full of meat. I look over. My man is eating bulgogi French fries. Also, check out Diddy Dog's bulgogi fries. Fucking delicious. It's French fries. They put shredded Korean barbecue on top and all the good shit on there. It's very yummy. He was eating those out of the trash can. That's how fucking good they are. They're worth to eat out of the trash can. And it pissed me off. It made me so mad to see somebody in 2023 in the greatest country of the world, USA, eating out of a motherfucking trash can. We have EBD cards. We have people that are so rich and powerful in this country. They could end that. They could end hunger tomorrow. But they choose not to. So I look over. I see this guy eating French fries out of the trash can, and I grab him. I say, stop. I talked to him like a child. It was so funny. I was like, hey, stop, dude, fucking stop. Throw those fries away. I fucking take out my wallet here. I give him a crisp 20.
Do the thing.
Huh?
Do the clicky thing. Make it pop. Make the wallet pop.
I don't have that. I don't. What, this?
Yeah.
Dude? I take 20 out of my little money clip here, and I don't ever whip out a stack of money in front of homeless people, because then they case you. I was surprised. I had 100, and then I had a couple of 20s, and I was surprised he didn't ask or speak up. I just fucking, you know what I mean? You're getting what you get, so he didn't speak up. In that moment, if he would have been like, can I get the 100? I would have just turned around and walked away. So he did do that correctly. He sees, I give him the 20. He takes it. No, thank you.
What?
No, thank you. No. Hey, I really appreciate that. I'm sorry. I'm down on my shit right now. Nope. He takes the 20 and he fucking disintegrates into the darkness like a shadow. He disappears into the darkness like a homeless little shadow.
Dematerializes.
He dematerializes into the downtown skyline. He's gone. Thanks for the money, bitch.
The X-Files theme song starts playing.
He presses on his wristwatch and he gets beamed up to the homeless UFO where they all live. The thing that kills me is that I come after, about 5 minutes after it happens, I go, that was all an act. He wasn't hungry. We were right next to a food truck. I gave him the money to buy food right then and there. It didn't. He didn't do that. You know why? Because you can't give homeless people any denomination over $10. They can't handle it. You can't give a homeless person any denomination over $10. Hold on, let me see if I have it. Do I have a 20? No, I just have ones. God, I wish I had a 10 or a 20 right now. It would just be perfect. You cannot give them a denomination over $10. They can't handle it. Their brains, they don't know when they're going to see that much money again. You give a homeless guy $2 or $3, he's asking for more. You give a homeless guy $5, he's asking for 10. But once you hit that 10, once you hit that $10 denomination and up, they just know. You can get a 10 rock, 15, 20. That's when after $10 is when you can start buying crack. I know this. I used to sell crack. 10 years ago I was selling crack. Asterisk. These people, their brains aren't like yours and mine. They're fucked up.
Do you really sell crack?
No, that was for the story. I didn't sell crack.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll stop fact checking your stories.
I didn't sell crack. It's just I want to be a good person, right? Everybody wants to be a good person. But my point is it gets to a point to where you're hurting yourself. Okay, I'm pretty sure if that homeless dude would have gotten in the cab of my truck with me, he would have tried some crazy shit. You know what I mean? I don't have a gun. I don't have a knife. I don't have any weapons. You know, if you want to, if you hate me, you could pull up. You'd probably win. Okay, I have been looking into weapons though, Taylor. I've been looking ever since then. I've been looking about that's the cool thing about Texas is they're like, yeah, dude, if somebody's fucking you up, you have the full legal right to fuck them up to make them stop fucking you up. And I like that. I like that about Texas. They don't have that in Virginia. In Virginia, it's more like if you defend yourself, you're going to jail too. So if you don't stay alive until the cops show up, like as far as like weapons, like knives and batons and shit like that, with guns, Virginia has like a self-defense thing with a gun. But if you have like a baton or brass knuckles has been legalized in Texas again. I'm about to get me some.
So you're saying in Virginia, if somebody comes into your house,
I'm popping the Zyn finally. I seen you guys. I've been fiddling with it all this time. I'm gonna pop it right now.
if you, if you,
It's in there, brother. Woo! Ding! Woo! Ding!
you're saying in Virginia, you could hit somebody with a baseball bat if they're like breaking.
Oh, malicious wounding.
If they're
malicious wounding.
If they break into your house,
Oh,
and
they'll find a way
and
to
they
charge
have
you.
your children by the neck, and you hit them you club them in the kneecap with a little Louisville Slugger.
Oh God, yeah, that's like. I'm just so convinced that in Virginia they'd find a way to fuck you for that, dude. In Texas, it's kind of more like that's why you don't really see shit going on out here. Like you'll see street fights and shit, but I don't ever hear about like people breaking in. I don't have any issues in my neighborhood. It's generally for me. Everybody says Austin's dangerous or whatever, but like yeah, downtown is dangerous late at night and shit. But back home, dude, like home invasions, robberies, getting shot, drive-by shootings, houses getting shot up. That happened a lot back home. I think that there's less of that out here because people can arm themselves. You don't know who the fuck is, you know what I'm saying?
Strap. I don't think you're supposed to chew those like bubble gum.
I'm not chewing them. I'm moving it so I can do the fucking podcast because I'm unprofessional as fuck right now. I got this Zyn in my mouth like an idiot.
I've never had one of those.
It's fucking horrible. It's a nightmare. I love it. It's fuck, man. It makes my heart hurt. I put these in, God, it's flowing. Oh my God.
Juicy.
Dude, it's juicing up my mouth right now, dude. I'm getting deep juices deep inside my mouth. Oh, dude,
You got
cool mint. Dude, it's so strong. It's so fucking, I don't know why I started doing this. The first day I did them, I got the cinnamon ones. I had diarrhea all day, all throughout the day. I think it says not to swallow it, but like it's like
They get you moving, huh?
humana.
Little dark roast and a cinnamon Zyn. Fucking
Brother,
get you.
This is cool. This is cool, mint. I had to change from the cinnamon. The cinnamon. I'm gonna call it cinnamon. I don't even mean to call it. I'm calling it cinnamon. The cinnamon Zyn is so fucking strong. It's like a fireball that it's like those candies, a fireball, atomic fireball candy. It's atomic fireball and a Jewel had a baby. That's exactly what it tastes like. It's so fucking strong. It's so brutal. Good God Almighty, man.
It's like I'm trying to think of that tobacco company, like old. It's got an old Indian man on it, and I think it's just called
Big
Old.
Red?
I think it's called Old Indian. No, but it's like Big Red chewing gum and
Big Red, fucking
tobacco.
Chief Buffalo Butt Tobacco.
Yeah, Big Chief.
Big Red, I think it is, or Big Red Man, or Red Man. Red Man.
Is that what it is?
Red Man Chew, or some shit.
I wish we had the Google board set up. We don't have it yet. We can get that set up eventually.
I think we'll be all right. You already know it's the Michael Ridley Show. We don't like homeless people anymore. We don't like homeless people anymore. The fucking homeless, they need to go away. We'll send them to Virginia every single day. Put them on a bus and send them to my hometown. And everyone there will put them in the ground. Take all of the homeless and put them on a bus. I don't need no fuss, get the fuck away from us. I don't need no fuss, get the fuck away from us. I hate fucking homeless people. I'm glad I got out of it.
There was like a traffic jam on East 6th Street
Yeah,
by the bars, and I was coming home from the Lucky Duck.
yeah.
And I was like, what is going on? And finally, we get up to the chaos. And it's just one homeless guy standing in the middle of the street yelling at another homeless guy who's on the sidewalk, and they're having an argument, and people are just not even honking. No honks. They're just like
Phones are out.
They're allowing no phones.
No?
Nobody cares. They're just allowing this to happen. And I was like,
I almost got rear-ended because
like,
a homeless guy.
put him in the ground.
I almost got rear-ended because I almost got rear-ended at Frontage and 7th. Leaving downtown to get onto the ramp. I almost got rear-ended because a homeless guy jumped into the street and started walking. And I hit my brakes, and the person behind me, of course, it's Austin, Texas. Everyone's on their fucking phones. He had to slam on his brakes and shit. And I honked at him, and I was like, hey, man, what's up? You heard the tires screech? And then he throws his hands up, and he starts cussing me out like it's my fucking fault. That's the thing I hate the most. Is like, buddy, we're all contributing. We're all doing something here, okay? Everyone here has a goal, all right? Whether you have people going out to have a good time, those people on 6th Street, you know what? Let them get drunk. Let them have a good time. You know why? Because they're contributing to the fucking economy. They're all playing the game, okay? We're all playing the game of capitalism, all right? I'm sorry you couldn't figure it the fuck out. Okay? I'm sorry. It's not that fucking hard. There's so many places you could get a job. There's halfway houses. Go get an entry-level job. Walk around. Beg people for work. Because shitty business owners, guess what? They love somebody who will work for the bare minimum pay. Stack it up. Have the mental fortitude to get that first paycheck and not spend it on fucking drugs. Tell yourself, hey, if I keep saving these paychecks, I can get out of this situation one step at a time. I can get out of this. I can get out of the fucking mud. I can get out of the fucking mud. Get a roof over my head. Start a family. Do something, brother. That's how I did it. I bust tables. I would skate. I would skateboard, not with a longboard, a fucking street skateboard. I would skate like 3 or 4 miles to work every day in the hot Virginia sun to go bust tables at a fucking barbecue restaurant. County Grill on 17, Route 17, County Grill, Yorktown, Virginia. I remember that shit.
You think you think there's homeless entitled people that like when they get a job they want to be paid like ooh, anything less than 17 an hour is not going to work for me.
All right, we're going to refer back to an earlier point I made in the podcast. Me. Beggars can't be choosers, brother. You're where you're at for a reason. You fucked up or you had some shitty cards dealt to you. But guess what? You got to learn how to alchemize. You got to take some doo-doo and some pee-pee and make fucking a 4-course meal. You got to take the shit that you were handed and make it into luxury. You got to take some shitty shit and make it nice. I worked my fucking ass off for nothing. I made $4 an hour in tips, so probably like $60 a shift and then 40 in tips to get that 100. But that was working a double. And I slept in a fucking living room. I remember I was sleeping outside. I had nothing to do. I was sleeping outside for a little bit. And then I found somebody to live with. And then when they were moving out, they had another roommate, and she had an old iPhone 4S. She gave me that iPhone 4S. I connected it to the Wi-Fi, and I got a job that week. This was before the Obama phone. This is before Obama was like, well, you can't really get your shit together if you don't have, like, a phone. And they gave you phones. They already gave y'all phones before they gave me a phone, and I still figured it out. Got a job. I used Magic Jack. That was a Magic Jack app. You could make phone calls via Wi-Fi. I called my old job. I was like, listen, I am homeless, and I have nothing. And they were like, you know what? We'll get you in. And you know what I mean? They saw somebody who was homeless that wanted to work and needed to get back on their feet, and they hired me almost fucking immediately. And I think that's what you need to do when you're in that situation. You got to just fucking find somebody and level with them. The pay was dog shit, but I was homeless. I had nothing. So after that, I would just boom, 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 boom. I remember I was bussing a party room all by myself. The worst part about working at a fucking restaurant when you're homeless is I was so goddamn hungry all the time. And I didn't go hungry until the end of my shift, but I would watch people go in, order a bunch of fucking barbecue, and there would just be meat all over the table.
People.
Half-eaten meat all over the table. And I would just be like, God fucking damn, a brisket, half-eaten brisket.
They're walking in there already full.
Who the fuck just leaves
from
brisket
breakfast.
uneaten? I don't give a fuck how you know how
Serial killers.
Yeah, I know. It's like how fucking you and I, we'll be in there, we'll be at 98% capacity. We'll both be full, and there'll be like 3 pieces of brisket left.
We're playing rock, paper, scissors.
That's what I'm saying. You got to finish that fucking dude. It's a sin to waste meat like that. That cow did not die for no reason.
I saw a homeless guy with a sign here in Austin that said, "Dreaming of a veggie burger," and that pissed me off. I was like, "Bitch, you'll have what you get."
Yeah, you'll get what you get, brother. You're not at the point to where you can choose. I wasn't at the point where I could choose. God, it made me a better person. It made me a compassionate person. But now I'm getting to the point to where, you know, it's good to have compassion, but also being too compassionate and being too nice can really fuck you over. Because there are people in this world who see nice people like you and I, and they go, you know what? Let's see how much I can get out of this person. There are manipulative people like that, and I think there's a lot of homeless people that are like that. And they it's like they don't want to do they don't want to put the work in. They'd rather just see what they can get for free, and they're happy with where they're at. And their self-value, their self-worth is so low, so they'd rather just, you know, beg all day long. And it sucks, man, that our government it shouldn't be up to the citizens. It shouldn't be privatized. Helping the homeless should not be a privatized issue. There's just so much fucking greed in this country. We have enough money to fix all this shit. So why not fix and rehabilitate these motherfuckers? Because obviously the public school system didn't fucking work. Some of these people had shitty cards dealt to them. So why the fuck does that fall on me, the functioning fucking member of society? Why does that function? Why does that default to me to help them? And this is downtown Austin. You got people coming to our state's capital, and it's in this fucking shape. It's in the shittiest shape. And they collect so much property taxes off of these big-ass fucking McMansions all over the place. You'd think they'd have some extra goddamn money to put all these motherfuckers on a bus and send them to Virginia.
Or Portland.
Yeah, send them to fucking Portland.
Dude, hear me out. What if
we got a bunch of guns?
No.
What if we got flamethrowers?
Hear me out. What if you get to that point in your life where you're like, you know what? I gotta pitch a tent. I gotta get out. I gotta pitch a tent, and I can't keep working for the man. And then you stumble upon some smack, and you're doing some smack in a tent under the overpass, and you pass out finally after a 3-day bender, and you wake up from your first night of slumber after the smack come down in a tent under the freeway pass, and you feel rested. And you go, and the sun is out, birds are chirping, and you go, damn, this ain't so bad.
Yeah, actually, I've got it all wrong. Those dudes got it figured out. My man is in a Coleman prop-up tent. He's in an Ozark Trail tent, under 35, just shooting that sweet Ronsky up his arm, dude. And
You
he's
see what
got
I'm saying, though? What
a
if it's-
donated Bluetooth speaker, listening to Dark Side of the Moon.
and you just realize life ain't so bad.
Hey, you. Just fucking.
But maybe that's what happens to him. Maybe you get out there and
Maybe
you
they
realize
have it
that
figured out.
that is the sweet life.
Maybe they're the ones that are like, y'all need to unplug from the Matrix. Yeah, you and me and Taylor are the ones plugged into the Matrix. This guy is Neo.
Being homeless is actually very based.
Yeah, being homeless is base, actually. Yeah, it's very libertarian to be homeless. I don't disagree off living off the land. I mean, if you're gonna be homeless, go to the woods. There's probably more. That's the thing, though. The woods would break these people.
They are in the woods as well. That's the thing.
They are
In Oregon, they're all over in the woods. Is what people don't think about. Like the ones that
I wonder how many people.
The ones in Chinatown and Portland are the tip of the iceberg.
Those are the fucking pussies.
Yeah. The rest of them are in the back country.
Yeah, they're out there fucking starting fires with shoelaces and a stick, just fucking spinning the stick super fast.
Bow drilling.
Gets a little flame going and puts a spoon over to heat it up. He's heating up his fucking Ronsky on the spoon, dude.
He's on try 52. Come on.
Yeah, you really gotta love heroin if you gotta start a fire to heat up that spoon, dude. You gotta.
If you have to bow drill a fire. Naked and afraid. Naked and homeless and afraid.
Naked and addicted and afraid. God damn it. Discovery should just do a show about, like, a nature show. How they have, like, the one on Netflix about the otters, the kingdom of the otters.
Yeah.
I would love that, but it's homeless people.
What's that guy's name? The British guy that does them all.
I don't know who voices him over.
As we can see,
yeah,
the homeless have perched on their underpass spot.
they'll typically be here for anywhere from 6 to 12 hours.
It's mating season here in Chicago.
As we see our male homeless, TT, is taking a fancy to Charlene. Charlene is the local watering hole, if you will. Many people have dipped inside of Charlene, and TT is going to, how they say, shoot his shot. Charlene! Let me get in between, Charlene. It's your boy TT, trying to give you a little bit of this pee-pee, you feel me?
During the mating season, the Chicago homeless will compete to see who can take the largest defecation on the sidewalk. This shows their power role in the
dominance within
hierarchy.
the hierarchy of their ecosystem.
The hierarchy.
I'm gonna look up who that guy is because you'll recognize his name.
Oh my god, it's so funny. A nature show about homeless people would be so fucking good, dude. During the mating season, they will display acts of dominance in a mating dance. They're just fucking smoking crack doing the worm.
It's David Attenborough, dude. That's the guy.
Oh, yeah, David Attenborough. Yeah, he always does those. I think they should do a homeless, just fucking a homeless reality TV show. And then you'd be able to pay them, but then would they ever get out of it? Because now they're being paid to be the pieces of shit they are. I don't know, bro. If we can watch autistic people try to fuck dating on the spectrum, we should definitely be. I would love to see like a homeless nature documentary. Or I just missed bum fights. Do you remember bum fights?
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what we should do. We should just start a homeless fight, like a homeless fight club in Austin, and put them in one of these speakeasies downtown. And I'll just be the Asian guy, like in the middle, with the Elvis mic in the middle of the ring. Are you ready? And then fucking $50 on fucking I got $50 on Brother Joseph, and then I'll just be the bookie. Carlito the Destroyer and Brother Joseph. Ding, ding. And it's just like, blah, blah. It's two zombies going at it, dude.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, yeah. We'll get Joe to,
Daniel Cormier. And
yeah. We'll get a Joe Rogan soundboard. Oh! Oh! It's just fucking, that would be sick as fuck.
Yeah, I wrote some shit down like that. Something like we should just do a homeless coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in there with like 3 tigers and a wooden sword.
Oh, I would love that.
You know?
God, I would love that.
And
That would
somebody
be
asked
sick.
me when I was explaining that to them, they were like, well, what do they get if they win? And I was like, they get to do it again tomorrow.
They get a little. Give them a little. We'll give them a denomination of money above $10. Just random. We'll give them a $10 bill and a little glass cylinder and a lighter, and they can figure it out themselves.
The choice is yours.
We'll give them no. If the homeless people win, we'll give them a job application and a pen, or a crack rock, and a stem and a lighter. And just hand them both plates and be like, "All right." It's like your pick your own adventure game. You can take the red pill or take the blue pill. Go deeper into the rabbit hole of crack in the Homeless Fighting League of Austin, Texas. HFL-ATX, Homeless Fighting League of Austin, Texas. Michael Ridley, president and vice chairman of the HFL-ATX. I just want to say thank y'all. We've been doing this for about 14 years now, and I cannot thank enough of our contributors. I want to give a huge shout out to HEB for the sponsorship. Oh my God.
I think we should just pay them to pick up trash. That always seemed to me like the no-brainer. Like, cause then you'll be getting them fighting over trash. They did it with syringes in Portland. They made it.
Yeah.
They were like, it was the get a needle, like if you turn in a dirty one, you get a clean one. And then they literally started fighting each other over needles, like bags of needles and shit.
Yeah,
So it's
here's the thing. These people have no purpose, so you have to give them purpose. That's the scary thing about life is you can either get assigned into something that you hate, you're educated and you do something that you don't love, or you are self-educated and you do something you love, or you just have no fucking idea. You're not educated and you have no idea how to do something you don't love, and then you're homeless. You know what I'm saying? You got poor dreamers, and then you got rich people who are sad, and then you just have homeless motherfuckers that don't know anything about themselves or what they're good at. They don't know what their skill sets are. So it's a fucking troubling situation to be in, man. It's fucking horrible. Taylor walked away for a second and cranking up that AC a little bit. Yeah. Oh God, it is.
It's turned off on us.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
Where are we at on time?
37 minutes.
37. That's wonderful. But yeah, I don't know. I think
Dude, we're gonna rip 3 hours. Lock the doors are locked.
I don't know how the fuck. It's just so hot. It just feels like we've already done an hour because of how hot it is. And my perception of time is all wrong when it's hot.
I'd have it set up like an interrogation room. Like I want the best out of you, so I'm trying to make you sweat, dude.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it doesn't take fucking much.
Where
buddy.
were you on
the
night of the 23rd?
I don't know. Fucking beating my dick. Sending your dad dick pics.
Why don't you tell us about how you hit your head last week, and I didn't help you at all. And there's a video that you posted.
All right, come and take it live. You need to fix that. We did a show at a venue. A very good job. Guzzfest 2023, total success from my opinion. From my perspective, Taylor put together a metal show, and he had a comedy 30. He had a 30-minute segment of a comedy show in the middle of this metal show, and it was really good. It was very fun. I love performing for people. I've done a lot of metal shows in the past. I've done comedy. Those people, I think people who enjoy that gritty, hard music also enjoy like gritty, nasty humor. And because I know these people. I went to school with these people. I went to shows. I used to be a fucking, you know what I mean? I used to go to hardcore and metal shows and throw the fuck down. Ozfest 2006, best time of my goddamn life. I saw Hatebreed live. What y'all know about that Hatebreed? What you know about that Norma Jean?
Yami Yasta.
Goddamn System of a Downs. I seen the System of a Downs. I seen goddamn Disturbed. I saw goddamn. They played that shit. That shit was heavy, dog. That would be the theme song for every fucking HFL ATX battle. Get up, get down with the sickness. And fucking homeless dudes duking it out.
No, dude, it would be Liberate by
Liberate your mind. Oh, won't you give it to me? Fucking
Motherfucking never mind it, or Freak on a Leash.
I'm really good at that. Corn, man. Corn was my shit.
Oh, there's the AC.
There it is. I can feel it now. We're gonna get through these last 13 minutes, doggy. But boy, fucking yeah. Walked out on that stage, back to the show. All right. Darian Irwin wanted to go up after me. He was supposed to go first. I'm kind of glad that he did because so what happened was there's a loading ramp and then there's these awkwardly backstage. There's a loading ramp for equipment. And then there are these awkward-ass stairs. They're about two... You know those stairs where you're like, bruh, I'm doing lunges? Am I doing lunges to get up these stairs? It's like each step is 2 feet tall, and they're 6 inches deep. So you got these tall, fucking, narrow-ass steps that I have to climb.
Stairmaster.
Yeah, Stairmaster steps. Or you can take the loading ramp, and the problem is when you're looking at the loading ramp, the entrance to the stage, that looks like 5 feet. But in reality, it's 3.7 feet tall. So your boy's backstage. I'm doing my little, get ready. Get ready, go left, go right, go left, go right, go left. All right. Coming up next to the stage, the very funny Michael Ridley. I run up this loading. I run up this loading ramp.
We'll put the video in there.
And I fucking duck down. Because I know it's a little low. I get up there, and I'm like, oh, it's low. So I duck down, and then on the way up, I guess I came up too early, too quickly, and I rocked the back of my fucking head so hard on this little stage entrance ceiling that I compressed, all the discs in my neck and in my back. It was all just like concussion, immediately concussed. I took 2 or 3 steps on stage. Taylor is putting the mic back in the mic stand, walking off stage, and I kind of just collapse on the ground. And it's like that moment when a boxer gets knocked down and there's cameras flashing and shit, and all you hear is,
whoa. There's like a
3, 4. And it's from the first person perspective, so everything's like, and the guy's getting back up. Taylor just walked off stage at this point. He's gone. He's gone.
This is my chance to defend myself.
All right. I'll do it for you. He thought it was a fucking bit. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, folks. If I'm ever going out on stage, I'm not the guy who's like, "Oops, I'm gonna start my set out by pretending I've been fucking concussed." No, there was no Iraqi war veteran. Get up, brother. Continue the fight. There was none of that. There was no nobody's left behind, brother. There was none of that shit. It was just me staring off into the distance. I get up. The cool thing is I had a cup of water in my hand, and I have it on footage where I have it on video where I hit my fucking head super hard. My past alcoholism has given me the ability to just eat shit while keeping a drink level and non-spilled. And then I get up, and I'm so mad at Taylor. I'm so mad at you. I chuck the water in the fucking air, and I go like this. And then I proceed to rip a killer 15-minute set with a concussion. I shredded for 15 minutes with a fucking concussion. And I just now have healed. It's been a week since that's happened, and I feel great.
Good.
I think I needed the hit in the head. I was having confidence issues on stage. I was being very coy, and I was being a bitch. I was being a pussy. And I think getting hit in the head had put this fear in me that, oh, fuck, I could just get rocked in the dome and die. So now I'm doing stand-up from the perspective of, this could be your last set. Because I haven't gone to the doctor yet.
There you go.
I haven't gone to the doctor yet.
I
have
I
insurance.
just remember looking down at you and going, he's a professional. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I just think I'm slowly bleeding out of my brain. So now I'm fucking all right, dude, this is the one. I'm going to die. I'm going to be remembered as he died. His last set was killer. I would hate to be the comic who dies. And they're like, yeah, he was bombing for the last month. Thank God he's gone. Thank God. That guy was just taking up wasting everybody's time.
Remember that one time he was on Kill Tony?
Oh, yeah. Remember the 4 times he was on Kill Tony? Shirts, the first 50 went pretty well.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah, the first thank you guys for
Oh wait,
buying shirts.
I think I have some drops here. I think
Yeah.
I have a clap drop, like a crowd going. Woo!
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. I don't know which one it is. So I don't. want
Don't, yeah, well, I'll give you a second to play with it. I
Okay.
think that would be funny if we just try to figure them out because this is all new.
Sure.
But the shirts first 50, and then I had about 10. I sold 10 from the new batch. So if you guys really want to show some support, maybe I can get some extra money. Maybe I can go to the doctor. You can check out michaelridley.bigcartel.com and buy a shirt, buy some merch. If you don't fuck with homeless people, if you don't want to give homeless people money, you could give a functioning member of society who's operating a small minority-owned business, independently owned, made in America. Everything here is made in America. The shirts are made in Portland.
Ew.
Yeah. A tattoo artist, Matt Weiss, very talented guy. Don't agree with where he lives, but he does great work. He's a very talented artist at YYYYS on Instagram. Very funny guy. He's got funny. It's like traditional cartoony style, and he's perfect. I fucking told him exactly what I wanted. He made the shirts, and they're fucking banging. They're banging tees. It's like a fucking NASCAR death metal shirt. It's like NASCAR. It's like a NASCAR
It's just like you, dude. It's
metal band. It's an amalgamation of everything. Yeah.
It's NASCAR in the front, metal in the back, dude.
Yeah, and then like some, pit, but I'm wearing a pair of pit vipers and the sunglasses. If you look close, it says slit vipers instead of pit vipers to avoid like a copyright issue or whatever. But it's very funny. So you should buy those. They're $40. I'd really appreciate it. They all get hand packaged by me and my wife, and I ship them out. And yeah, you should cop one. Show some support. You'd be supporting me. You'd be supporting this podcast. And also, you get like some really cool. You get a cool ass shirt. If you want it signed, you can email me and I'll sign it for you. I've had people request it. And I haven't signed it, but I want to start doing that. If you want me to sign it, I'll sign it. Well, let's play with that soundboard.
How long until the fuck the homeless shirts come out?
Oh yeah, I should make the stop helping the homeless.
And then like do something like donate the money to the homeless.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Stop helping the homeless.
Yeah, like the shirts say
Yeah,
fuck the homeless, but then you donate it to like a soup kitchen or something.
Yeah. So I take the hate of the people who don't want to help the homeless and then take
Right.
some of the money.
Or that's just the best way of proving that it's a joke. It's like it's just for the laughs.
I think you should support like local food banks and stuff like that. Do the food bank because like the real homeless people who need help, they're going to food banks and shit. They're using the resources. It's these motherfuckers that are just out here grinding to get their next fix. That's what annoys me, man. It's just What else you got over there? Don't ever do that one. What is that? It sounds like it's like a squeaky cricket.
It's like
unlubricated cricket.
that would have been perfect for the homeless guy. He disappeared into the 6th Street nighttime nightlife.
Or he's like, man, take me to San Antonio. What the fuck are you talking about, boy? You wanted to ride to San Antonio. I can't fucking believe that. Oh, and Chelsea was working at Mothership the other night, and she went to Taco Way across the street from Mothership. Homeless guy's touching her arm.
Ew.
Touching her. And he's asking for money, and he's touching her.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, he's
Can I
fucking.
get
He's
a
like,
dollar?
can I get some money? And then the fucked up thing is, ladies, if you need help, speak up. All right, you don't have to, fellas. You don't have to be a white knight. But if there's a fucking homeless guy touching a woman, I'd expect any able-bodied guy to be like, "Hey, buddy, fuck off. She doesn't want to help you. She doesn't have any money to give you, buddy. You gotta fuck off, and you don't have the right to touch her." Don't touch women, man. Don't be touching bitches, bro. Especially when you're homeless, you dirty fuck. You're scratching those stinky-ass balls. You haven't showered in 2 weeks, and you're going to touch my sweet little baby? God fucking damn it. I'm buying her a baton. I've been looking at batons. I've been looking at pepper spray, tasers, anything. God.
Pink Glock.
No, fuck that. I'm not going to – you know what I'm going to get her? I'm not going to get her pepper spray. I'm not going to get her a baton or a gun. I'm going to get her a fucking can filled with nuts and bolts. So you can scare them away. Just fucking.
Just get her 2 frying pans that she can wear on her belt.
Cling, cling, cling,
Yeah,
cling,
she,
cling.
like,
The fucking homeless dude
bear.
scurries off into the dark.
that sound clip is funny. Should we see? I think I have 2 more.
What do you got? What else do you got? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Stop. I didn't poop my pants today. Thank you. I didn't. I'm a sucker. I'm a little stinker. Sometimes, Sometimes I've shit my pants entirely too much as an adult. I think that's something that, in my brain, that's the audio that plays when I make it to the toilet in time, dude. Especially with these Zins, dude. God, the Zin. The first day I didn't say this, but the first day I started Zinning. God, I had diarrhea so much. God, my stomach. I fucked up too. I was eating. I'm lactose intolerant, so I ate a bunch of cookies and drank a bunch of milk, and then I was popping like a bunch of these in my mouth. And dude, oh my god, dude, I was pee-peeing out my poo-poo, dog. It was not good. It was not good.
And you can only do that so many times before it starts to burn.
It's not good for you. Oh yeah, pissing out my ass.
Like, it would be so much fun if it was pain-free and you could just piss out your ass.
Sometimes I do have some pain-free pissing out the booties, dude. It feels like I'm doing like a cleanse. I'm like, all right, this is fine. I can do it. Wiping is a nightmare. It's just everywhere. It's everywhere. It's all in my butt. It's on my butt cheeks. It's in my crack. And I'm trying to wipe all of that. I just can't. I'm going to have to hit it with the Tabo. That's when the Tabo comes in handy. We talked about that on your podcast. The Terry Black's cup I use to rinse my booty with. Shout out Terry Black's. You guys make a good booty washing cup. Y'all drink out of them. I wash my booty with it. It's a great product.
We need to keep talking about this and eventually get a special custom Terry Black's Tushy collab. That's like
Terry Black's Tabo. The Terry Black's
the plastic
Tabo.
is black except for the little like knob. It's like red, and then it has the Terry Black's logo where it normally would have the Tushy logo.
I'm surprised that Terry Black's hasn't
Terry Black's bidet. That'd be hilarious.
I'm surprised they haven't reached out to a bidet company and they sell bidets there like as a joke, because you eat this much meat, boy, you're gonna be your booty hole is gonna be going.
I eat a good amount of meat and I think I eat enough fiber, but I don't know how to solidify my shits up.
Me neither, man. I have no idea how to eat healthy. It's either I'm pissing out my butt or I'm just chucking bricks. There's no in between. Thank you. I know. Doing the Lord's work here. Feeding my you know what I like to do? I like to pretend that my toilet is a homeless person.
That's fucked up.
And he's hungry. I gotta feed the homeless man.
Here, let's check this last drop and see, because I think the other two are for my podcast. That's a good one too. We could change these two. You can put fart noises on them, whatever you want.
I'll look up some sounds.
Sure.
I'll look up some sounds.
I also have a stream deck that we can have a ton of different stuff on if we want.
Nice. Where are we at on time, Taylor?
52 minutes. Let's just chill for another 8 and make it a fucking hour, dude.
Let's just relax. Pop that Zin in. This episode is brought to you by Zin. I'm just kidding. I wish I was sponsored by some kind of nicotine company. We just got to keep cranking these out, and hopefully something sticks.
We'll just get sponsors for the studio itself.
Yeah,
and
some
then
sponsors for the studio.
We have multiple podcasts.
Unofficial sponsor. This is a pseudo sponsor.
They're kind of
Taylor.
They're kind of a sponsor of me. They send me. We didn't pay for these Liquid Deaths, so we'll keep
technically
it at that.
Sponsored by Liquid Death. So thank you guys so much for that. I love Liquid Death. They're such a funny company. They troll. I don't know what company it was, but they were trying to something about Liquid Death. I don't know. It was something about some kind of nonprofit was trying to get money from them, and they basically told them to fuck off. I like that. I like the attitude, and I love the marketing. I remember when it first came out, I was like, I'm not drinking water out of a fucking can. And then I had some, and I went, oh, this tastes way fucking better than out of a plastic water bottle. I don't know. I like it. I like Liquid Death. I like the sparkling the best. I don't like still water.
It's made for those like toxic, like tattooed, abusive guys in like the rock and roll scene that can't drink like one single Lone Star or one single Bud Light because they'll fucking snap and start beating their wife up. So then they made these cans so that they can feel like they're drinking beer with the boys at the rock show. But instead they're drinking water so that sweet Shannon can stay safe at the house.
And that was my case. I would viciously beat the shit out of her, and then I quit drinking, and then I started drinking these. And thank you, Liquid Death. You saved my marriage and my wife's jawline. You really did. Just honestly, I don't even think marriage counseling is needed. I think you should just quit drinking alcohol. Drink this. The best thing about it was I was already drinking Miller Lite, So the still was like a visual, the still Liquid Death in their can and shit. That visual and the weight of it, it was already helping me trick my brain into. I realized, hey, a part of it is, yeah, I like to get drunk, but I also just like to slam a drink down. I like to just chug a drink to completion, and then I'm just getting hydrated as fuck. My piss has never been clearer. I was always the guy with that dehydrated, deep gold, hot, stinky, salty piss. And now my pee-pee, it's like a pure stream. It's almost like I could rebottle it and sell it. It's just, I piss pure water now.
Liquid Death.
Rickwood. Rickwood piss. God. Well, I'm glad that we started doing this, doggy. I think when I upload this, if you guys could just comment, let me know what you think. I think this is my second episode. I still have one I have to upload, but thank you for tuning into the Michael Ridley Show. I really appreciate everybody who's reached out, and everyone from Kill Tony, all the Kill Tony fans who've reached out and messaged me and say nice things. I really do appreciate you guys. It really helps me and keeps me going. And I do this ultimately for you guys. I do this for the people who believe in me. That's why I've been going. That's why I've made the decision to actively go fucking harder now, Taylor, is because I watched this video where it's like I go as hard as I do because I have people who believe in me. And I think it's disrespectful to the people who believe in you to not go 100% all the fucking time. Do the best you can. If you're lucky enough to be doing something and people are watching and people believe in you and people are rooting for you, fucking go hard, motherfucker. Go hard. Yeah. You gotta get to the top. We're gonna get to the cream of the crop. We gotta get to the fuck yeah. I wanna get inside of you. Yeah. I don't know why I said that, but I got people who believe in me, dog. And I see you, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the kind words, the DMs, the support, the shares, all that good shit.
I believe in you, dog.
Thank you, Taylor.
Yeah.
All right, this is Michael Ridley Show, episode 2, and I'm going to wrap it up right here because it's fucking hot as fuck. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening. Stop helping homeless.